I want to talk to you about web forms that have places for phone numbers. Because you're going to get a lot of them and you're going to get a lot of complaints because here's what happens. When I fill out a web form and I'm just curious what's on the other side, and I'm on 50 other lists, so I really don't want to be bothered. When I fill out that web form and it asks for a phone number, I don't type in this phone number. Okay, I've done some statistics. 75% of the phone numbers that are going to be typed into a web form are going to be fake. What I do is I type in the phone that I used to have. Kind of bad. I don't know who got my old phone number, but they must be getting hundreds of phone calls. There's a couple issues here that you need to be aware of. First of all, any web form that asks for a phone number, if they text that person and it's a text thing, there are anti-spam laws for texting. If they call that phone number, it's a telemarketing thing, and there are telemarketing laws in this country. Now, here's the problem. People are going to call those numbers anyway because they don't care. They don't realize it's a $2,500 per infraction fine. So if they call somebody and that person gets upset, they can turn them in and they could be fined $2,500. Now, even if the web form says you're giving us permission to call, that doesn't work. That's not good enough. Literally, it has to be done this way. If the customer buys something, they have the right to call them. Okay, once you become a customer, I can call you up and try to sell you more. Completely legit. The right way for people to do this is to have a thank you page that says, if you want to learn more about this opportunity, you call me. Okay? But nobody does that. What they do is they collect phone numbers and everyone gets on the horn and they start calling, and then they come to you as a Udemy or Facebook SOAD, and they say your phone numbers are all fake. And there's nothing in the world we can do as SOAD providers to solve that issue because most people do what I do. I type in an old phone number that I don't care if they call. And I don't want to get phone called. And look, this phone rings all day long. I have an app called Hiya on here and I block. Whoever had this phone number before I got it must have filled out a bunch of web forms. Telemarketing laws are very strict in the United States. I think they're even stricter in Europe and those part of the area. I don't know what it is. It's like a $2,500 fine per infraction. So if you get requests for phone numbers on forms, we will provide traffic and there will be phone numbers on there, but those phone numbers will probably not be any good. And if they call, they're going to be mad at you. So it's up to you whether or not you want to accept those orders. I just want you to understand it is one of those things that is A, not really legal, and B, probably not going to be a legitimate phone number. And C, if they decide just to text these people, that's a bit of a gray area because they could say, we're going to text you. But people still put in a fake phone number. It's just kind of the way it really works, and there's nothing we can do about it. So I don't want your clients to be disappointed and for you to be upset with me. You will fill those orders, but don't expect it to be legitimate. It's not a very good practice at all.